Howdy, this is CSCE 462 Team Harambe. Our project is an IoT board that displays weather data. The board uses a microcontroller called a particle photon, which uses a STM32 ARM Cortex M3 microcontroller and a Cypress Wi-Fi chip to communicate to the internet. The board uses RGB LEDs connected to WS2811 drivers, which were soldered in series and then installed to the board. There's a total of 100 LEDs that we use to display the weather data in the shape of the United States. The photon is cased inside an aluminum case and powered by 5 volts and 2.4 amp power supply. The board is now displaying a rainbow pattern that will pulse throughout the United States. We are now going to show you the board talking to the internet and displaying specific weather data.
Let's call in the heat map, and let's give it a delay of 3 seconds with the refresh rate. Okay, so right now it's just gonna have red LED here, meaning that the data has been wiped out, and it's currently waiting for the input, and we'll call the API once I run the node script. Okay. Let me see if I can do file 6.js. Let me see what I have in here. So that is the node script, which is querying the locations, and we'll send the data over to the particle, and these are the actual locations that we are calling. So there's 100 of them, and this is the URL link that will be getting the JSON data about the with all the information about the particular location based on the longitude and latitude coordinates, like longitude here, and then the latitude, and then the JSON format. Okay. Let's see, go back real quick. Okay, perfect. So now it's going to call the heat map. Okay, so it's going to call location one by one, starting from western states and going all the way to the eastern side. And as we're querying the API, it's calling each location and sending the data over to the module with showing the device ID, longitude, latitude, coordinates, return value, and stuff like that. So in this case, API was called successfully, indicating that there are no errors, return values are 0, and every time it called particular location, it was connected to the device. Okay, so this is the most accurate weather. So this is the temperature map represented by all 48 states, excluding Hawaii and Alaska. Alright, let's run the rain map. Okay, so in order to run the rain map to show the precipitation data by the state, I need to enable the rain map function with the refreshment rate of 3 seconds. Okay, and I'm going to send the data, so it's going to wipe out the previous data, and it will prepare the board to call the precipitation data from the Weather Underground API. Alright, so we are ready to call the API again. So that was rain map, it's saved, and let's run it again. So it seems like it's not really raining that bad in the United States these days, because most of it, the red colors and this slight variation of red, looks like some of the area is green, meaning that it's not raining too heavily. If the colors were like blue or turquoise, that means it's raining. It was raining during the past week in that area. So far, haven't got too much rain, and the weather data is fairly accurate for the past 24 hours. Okay, so yeah, that's our project.